All right, YouTube. This is Matt coming at you from my basement in Indiana. This week I decided to paint some portraits. These are portraits painted in Photoshop using a found object style. So they're painted on these panels of wood I found. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the process. Let's get into the first one here. Here we go. So I've said in the past that my only true art style is being a portrait artist. I've spent years in life drawing classes and drawing people, particularly drawing portraits. It's one of my favorite things to do. And my style when it comes to drawing portraits is that I use these overly exaggerated geometric lines. I extend things out too far. You'll see a lot of that in these portraits. This is the first thing I did when I got my pen tablet. I decided I wanted to go in and see what I could do with this tablet and if I could do some portraits, some computer drawing things. So you'll see this is the first portrait I've done. I'm going in and overpainting using the shades of the skin that are already there. I'm going to later go through and change those, adapt them more to my needs and make them a little bit more surrealistic, a little bit funner. So you'll see how I do that. And then also, I love found object painting. Most of the paintings I do for myself that hang in my house are all on things that I've found. So I find them in the trash or somebody else is throwing them away or at yard sales. I did a really cool painting of a cow on an old enamel kitchen table. That's one of my favorite paintings I've ever done. And I did a lot of portraits when I was in graduate school on wood that I would find really largely in dumpsters. So I wanted to emulate that with these paintings. So you can see I found these texture images of old wood, and then the Photoshop painting will happen on top of them. One of the things that really matters here, though, is that I'm using halftones from the wood. Some of the tones of the natural wood and the paint on the wood to act as shadows and midtones for the painting itself. So I'll continue on with this and kind of let you watch what I'm doing here. Now, I felt like that first painting was really successful. But there's still a few other things I wanted to try. Namely, I want to try to incorporate some more of the wood in the background. But also, since this is digital art, I want to try to incorporate some of the trends that I'm seeing in digital art as well. Mostly this use of neon that I see in a lot of places, and the use of digital highlights. So I started thinking, like, could I do that with a traditional painting style? Could I go in and use digital highlights and neon effects? And would that make a painting better? What would it really do to it? So this is kind of the result of that. It's a mix between the two styles, and you'll see I really focus on trying to blend it into the background as well, so to make it look like it's a unified piece. So yeah, I'll let this get along with, and I'll be back when we're done here. All right, that's both paintings done. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the kind of videos I'm making, let me know that as well by leaving a like on the video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to look for more content like this in the future. And until then, have a good one.